Hey YouTube, Jason here with DayTradingFearless, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. Make sure you subscribe and like the video. So this is actually a second part of my previous waterfall retracement trade setup. Is you could see something is happening right now to where as we're starting to rally, there's about 5 minutes left in this candle, but here's the thing. If you watched the previous video, I missed the entry by one tick. Right here is retraced and then it fell. Okay, and you could, I was only looking for 3 ticks, but here's something that's happening. I actually don't like this trade anymore. When it first happened, I liked it, but now I no longer like the retracement. I'm going to show you why. Because right here on the 1 minute, we actually have a divergence forming, which is kind of a big major divergence. This also looks like a potential bullish pattern that we might break up from just for the short term, meaning we could take out this previous candle's high. So one of the things is, yes, this is a rule-based trade, okay, where if it retraces back up, you get short, your stop goes 2 ticks above, okay, that's fine. But with that being said, there's also times where you need to learn when to take a trade and when not to. It's because it won't work every single time, and a lot of times you have odds that increase or decrease if the trade will work. And a couple things that I'm saying right here is it just feels very, with the divergence, like price potentially wants to go higher, where we might actually break this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 candle waterfall, okay? But how high could we go? Well, maybe we could rally a couple points or something, or retrace part of this back to the upside. Also, if we break the waterfall, think about it. This is the 200 EMA over here that we've bounced off 1, 2, 3 times. Well, if we create a waterfall and price goes higher, okay, this would be considered a potential nice bounce off it. Also, I'm going to take both sides of it, right, because I'm not leaning one way or another, because I have conflicting signals, meaning we have divergence here, okay, but we also have our market profile, which is a today only regular trading hours 3-minute market profile. Well, we could see we have a poor low. There's really no excess, and this is what's called the B shape, right? It looks like a B, okay, which is usually bearish, meaning there's going to be more downside. Also, my AD lines, advanced decline, is right around even. So this is a trade where I'm trying to take everything into account of, is this a bullish pattern? Could we break to the upside? Okay. Is this a bearish pattern? Could we break to the downside? What's the AD lines? We're just kind of flat on the day, right? With the AD lines, we're right near the 0 line. So half the stocks are up, half the stocks are down, okay? There's no edge one way or the other. But with that being said, it's very hard to take a trade because you have bullish and bearish things happening, and also neutral. So we could maybe just potentially keep going sideways, meaning we could break up maybe a point or two and then reverse and then take out, and this would be a failed waterfall because it would take out this current candle's low. But with all that being said, I just want to do this quick video because I was watching it and I'm like, oh, what could happen? But now, look at this. On the 1 minute, we're starting to potentially either have a inverse head and shoulders, right? Shoulder, head, potential shoulder, right? And here's our neckline. Okay. with divergence, or does the market profile in the market, and this potentially could be a little bear flag over here, and do we break lower? If this breaks, chances are price is going to break and we're going to keep going lower. And so these are things that you want to be able to use and look at of when is a trade good, when is a trade bad, when is there edge on this trade for me? And when we first, in my previous video, yeah, there was edge because none of this has happened yet, where I was just looking, we missed it by 1 tick and we would have picked up our 1-to-1 risk reward. We were risking 3 ticks to make 3 ticks. But with that being said, look at the trend. It's going lower. And as time has come or carried forward, right, we now have things that are really not giving us an edge because this is potentially bullish until proven wrong. But this is also the market profile, which is bearish because it's a B shape. It feels like the market wants to go lower. We have a bear flag that down, small bounce, and then potentially go lower. So there's a lot of things that are keeping me out of this trade. And this is what kind of being a day trader is all about, or a trader. Being patient and taking trades when the edge is on your side. Don't just take a trade to take a trade. Because if you do that, then you're going to have a lot more losses that could affect your emotional state, or you're not going to trust the system. But this is kind of, I'm going to go back to the 10,000 hour rule. To become a professional at something, you have to do it for at least 10,000 hours, right? And I've probably, who knows how many hours. I mean, it's probably in the hundreds of thousands, because for the last at least 15 years, I've watched the S&P E-mini futures every day of my life, right? So it's probably not that many in the hundreds, but you know where I'm going with it, right? It's every single day, all day long. I mean, there have been days where I've watched this for 12 hours a day, from morning till night, trying to understand what's going to happen. Where's the edge, okay? And real quick, here's the new trade, right? If we actually went higher, okay, would I take this retracement on this current candle? Probably not, because of all this. But look at this. Is there potential divergence setting up right here, right? Maybe not from here to here, but from here to here. On the bigger picture, there's potential divergence. Not saying it's going to happen, but here I see a nice clean waterfall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're on the 9th candle down. Maybe I watch for a potential reversal, but look at this. The bear flag's breaking down. We now have excess down here. And so what happened was, by me reading the 1-minute chart, and also the market profile and the AD lines, it kept me out of getting short, or potentially in the trade. Yes, it would have worked, but again, there was an inverse head and shoulders that this might have trumped all this. But like I said when I first started the video, it might work, it might not, but I want to see everything line up. I want to see this bullish. I want to see this bullish. I want to see this bullish, bearish. Okay, I want to see this bearish, this bearish, this bearish, no divergence, and then look for the trade setup, okay? Now, another quick little thing that's happening right now is a potential reversal, right? So let's clear all these drawings right here. And let's look at this clean waterfall. Okay? Not saying that it's going to work or whatever, but if we get a potential reversal candle, we could, and we have excess down here, we could potentially rally all the way back up to here. Okay? But I doubt it, because the AD lines that were minus 11 are now minus 1160. We're breaking down from that bear flag. But one of the things that I'll be stalking is this. I'm going to be stalking to see what this does. Okay. Do we get a reversal signal? Do we maybe go higher? Okay. And then fail. And then this goes higher and then pull back, right? But then we have a divergence here. Maybe I'll look for something like this. So here's the bounce, right, to the upside. Stochastics, okay, might bounce up a little bit, okay, and then we might fail and make new lows, but there might be divergence here. Well, we would start to take the waterfall from there. So I hope that helps. I just want to do a quick update to my last video of the waterfall retracement. If you haven't watched it, I would definitely go watch it so you understand it, and then come back and then rewatch this video, and you'll kind of see why I did the second video. So, but as always, thank you for watching, and until next time, talk to you soon.